Now batting for the Longhorns, number 5, Rose Potts.
And welcome back on Centricom Channel 10. Mike Trainer broadcasting live here on the field with Altamont Gunnison playing. As this is an elimination game, Gunnison Bulldogs just lost a heartbreaker to the Manti Templars on the championship side 6-5, as Altamont was in a slugfest with Parowan, ended up winning that one 22-18 or something of that nature. And now Altamont is here in the top of the inning first with 2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Again, thanks for joining us here on Centricom Channel 10. And Hallie Biergard is the pitcher for the Gunnison Lady Bulldogs. There's a swing and a fly ball into right field for a base hit. The runner from first goes to third. The throw is there and not in time as Paige King puts on the tag. And runners at the corners for the Altamont Longhorns with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning.
Now batting will be number 10, Maddie Stokes.
There's a hit into left field. That's going to be for a base hit, and the run will score. And Altamont gets on the board first. 1-0.
Now batting number 9, Delaney Feener.
Here's the pitch, swung on, and a fly ball lifted behind first base. Getting back to make the catch is Kesley Wynn, and that'll end the inning. The Altamont Longhorns strike first, though, with 1 run in the first inning. They lead 1-0 as Gunnison comes up to bat in the bottom half of the inning. And coming up will be Emily Brackett, Taylor Brackett, and Paige King coming up next right after this timeout on Centricom Channel 10.
The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Drs. B. Noel Robinson, Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, physician's assistants Reagan Fales, Travis Hicks, and Kenneth Hussey, and nurse practitioners Robin Horton, Lindsay Cheney, Rebecca Rasmussen, and Wade Hollingshead. The Beaver Medical Clinic offers affordable health care and convenient payment options, with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
How you like the ribs?
Ooh, good.
What we should be doing is putting those ribs on a burger.
Shut your mouth, Ray.
That's $1 million idea.
Ain't nobody want ribs on a burger. What about the bones? Tell me about that.
Take the bones out.
Daddy, I heard that guy talking back there. We should put ribs on a burger. It's $1 million idea. Just take the bones out.
Hey, what are you talking about? You talking about my idea?
Let's go.
Wait, hey, where are you going?
Somebody finally put real ribs on a burger. It was us.
Welcome back here on Centricom Channel 10. The Gunnison Lady Bulldogs lead off with Emily Brackett at the plate. Her sister Taylor Brackett is on deck. Paige King will bat third. The four-hitter is Jerusha Minor. Then Michaelan Edwards. Jada King, the catcher. Kesley Wynn, the number 7 hitter, the second baseman. Allie Biergard, the pitcher, will bat, and then Caitlin Cherry will bat as well. Here's the pitch, and that is high for a ball. So the first pitch was a strike, second one a ball. And here comes the third delivery of the at-bat. Gunnison trailing 1-0. Here's the pitch to Emerly, and she looks at ball number 2. There's a pitch, a swing, and a fly ball to left field. Under it is the left fielder making the catch for the out. Fine play that time by Smith.
Now batting from the left side, number 24, Taylor Brackett.
One out for the Gunnison Lady Bulldogs here in the bottom of the first, trailing 1-0 to the Altamont Longhorns. Here's the pitch to the left-handed hitter, or switch hitter actually, Taylor Brackett. It's in for a ball with one out. There's a pitch in there for a strike. There's a pitch, swung on, ground ball to the shortstop, firing it to first. One hopper, gets past the first baseman. Brackett rounds and goes to second. And she's into second base on a throwing error.
Now batting number 3, Paige King.
Here's the pitch to Paige King on the way inside for a ball. There's the pitch, swung on, a ground ball to the shortstop. Fielded there, throw to first is a one-hopper, and it bounces off the shoulder of the first baseman. Coming around and scoring to tie the game is Taylor Brackett. I think that should be an error on the first baseman. That was a pretty nice hop on the throw. So a tough break there, and reaching on an error is Paige King. That'll bring Jerusha Minor to the plate.
Now batting Jerusha Minor.
And there's a pitch in for a strike. Here we go for the next delivery to Jerusha. Here's the pitch, swung on, ground ball up the middle, right to the second baseman, off her glove into center field. Rounding second and going to third is the Bulldog runner, Paige King. Now she comes around home and she gets tagged out at the plate with a throw at the plate. She is gunned down, and Terusha Miner goes to second base. So 2 outs for the Bulldogs, tied at 1-1 in the first inning, bottom of the first, and now we have an injury to one of the Bulldogs coming into home was Paige King. That would be a huge loss for the Bulldogs if she isn't able to continue here. We'll take a break on Centricom Channel 10. Be back right after this. Central Valley Medical Center is excited to add another amazing surgeon to their team. Dr. John B. Sorensen has joined Dr. Richard Anderson and the outstanding surgical staff at Central Valley Medical Center as a new general surgeon. Dr. Sorensen's long history of medical service experience in Pahrump, Nevada, and the Army Reserve in the Middle East qualify him for a wide range of general surgery procedures. Call Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi to schedule an appointment or to receive more information. 435-623-3233.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is proud to bring you this presentation. IPSC is a community-minded company that contributes to our local schools, community organizations, and economy. The Intermountain Power Project consistently ranks among the best of America's coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness. Kaylin Edwards at the plate. Terusha Miner at second. Bulldogs had a runner thrown out at the plate. We're tied at 1-1 here in the first inning here on Centricom Channel 10. Great to have you along. There's a pitch and a strike. Here's the next delivery by Cassidy Rasmussen. She fires, and that one's high for a ball. Rasmussen in the circle. Rocks and fires. Change up. Inside for a ball. Terusha Miner at second base. Michaelan Edwards at the plate, looking at a 2-1 delivery. Swing and a long fly ball. That may have enough to get out, but right back at the warning track if they would have one. Making the catch is the left fielder out there. That is Lizzie Smith. That'll end the inning for the Bulldogs. They get 1 run in the inning, and it's tied 1-1 with Altamont in this elimination game. We'll be back on Centricom Channel 10 right after this timeout.
Azomite Mineral Products in Nephi is using a unique deposit to create fertilizers and as a feed ingredient for customers all over the world. Their Feed Grit product, used as a feed ingredient for livestock, is gaining popularity because research has indicated its potential to improve overall animal health. Azomite can be found at your IFA Country Store, Steve Regan stores, or on their website at azomite.com. For more information, visit them on Facebook, Twitter, or the web. Azomite is excited to be part of the Nephi community and supports UAB High School athletics.
Nephi Federal Credit Union in Nephi offers convenient service and a variety of financial services. They're your hometown credit union that's been serving local residents for over 63 years, longer than any other financial institution in Nephi. The staff invites you to check out their incredible rates on a variety of loans and savings accounts. Nephi Federal Credit Union, 155 North Main in Nephi. Call 623-1895. That's 623-1895. Nephi Federal Credit Union, proud supporter of the Wasps this season.
Welcome back once again. Mike Traina broadcasting live here on Centricom Channel 10. Taylor Thompson with me. And the Gunnison Lady Bulldogs tied with the Altamont Longhorns, 1 run apiece here in this elimination game of the 2A state tournament. We're at the Spanish Fork Complex. The lights coming on here on our last round of games here at the tournament. Special thanks to our sponsors.
Leading off
Intermountain Power
for
Service
Altamont
Corporation,
Longhorns will be
Carl's
number
Jr.,
6, Brielle Thacker.
Fillmore and Beaver, Barney Trucking, Beaver Medical Clinic, Nephi Federal Credit Union, Central Valley Medical Center, Azamite, Jones and DeMille Engineering, Beaver Valley Hospital, and Garrett Honda. Ready to go, the Altamont Longhorns. Brielle Thacker is up to bat. Thacker takes 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball going to the shortstop, fielded there. Brackett throws it to first, and the route is recorded as she hits Caitlin Cherry in the glove.
Now
So
batting
1
number
out
12,
here.
Shelby O'Driscoll.
So right now we have 1 out in this matchup in the top of the 2nd inning. In the circle for the Gunnison Lady Bulldogs is Hallie Biergard. There's the pitch swung on, line drive back to the pitcher, and Biergard snags it. I think she hurt her hand on that catch as she drops her glove but hangs onto the ball. So the out is recorded, and she may have to shake that one off on her catching hand. So 1 out here. Make that 2 outs with that line drive catch by the pitcher. So 2 outs here in the 2nd inning as it's 1-1 Gunnison and Altamont. The Longhorns, of course, got here. They lost their first game of the day against Grand County 14-2. Then they beat Parowan in a shootout 22-17. Now they're here against Gunnison, tied up at 1 apiece.
Will be number 2, Lizzie Smith.
Lizzie Smith will come to the plate. Bulldogs trying to retire the Longhorns in a 1-2-3 inning. Biergard rocks and fires, swing and a miss for strike 1. There's the pitch, and that is strike 2. Here's the pitch on the way, a changeup. Got away from Hallie Biergard, too high for a ball. And there's a pitch and a strikeout, and that'll end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Altamont Longhorns with their 7, 8, 9 hitters. And we're tied at 1 apiece here as we go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Gunnison Lady Bulldogs will have up Jada King, Kesley Wynn, and Hallie Biergard. We'll be back after this on Centricom Channel 10.
Side-by-side multi-use vehicles are some of the most popular ways to combine work and fun. And for whatever challenge your day has in store, Honda has just the side-by-side for you. The new Pioneer 704, and you can see it at Garrett Honda in Nephi. The Pioneer 704 is the only side-by-side that features a pair of independently folding seats in the bed, so it can comfortably carry up to 4 adults. So come on down to Garrett Honda, 563 North Main in Nephi, and check out the new Honda Pioneer 704 today. Garrett Honda, a proud supporter of JUAB Sports. Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking's Big Blue trucks are recognizable throughout the Intermountain West, hauling products that keep this country running. Barney Trucking is honored to be a part of Central Utah and supports our local schools and community. When you're out on the roads, remember to drive safely. Barney Trucking of Salina, proud to support the high school teams this season.
Leading up the inning for Gunnison will be Jada King.
Back once again, Mike Trina, Centricom Channel 10. There's a pitch swung on. There's a drilling shot to left field. A high fly ball getting under at the left fielder and making the catch for the out is the left fielder, Lizzie Smith. And retired is Michaelan Edwards. Or check that, Paige King.
Now batting number 18, Kesley Wynn.
Michaelan Edwards popped out to left field to end the last inning. That's where I went wrong. Now Kesley Wynn is up. Here's the first pitch. Change up, ground ball, slow roller to third base, and beating it out at first base. The throw made anyway, and it gets past the first baseman. So going to second base is Kesley Wynn. She's got some wheels. She's going to go to third. Here comes the throw, and it's late, and she gets to third base on some errors. So Kesley Wynn had an infield single. The throw should have never been made from third base. She threw it anyway, and then they got past the first baseman, and all the way to third goes Kesley Wynn. That'll bring up Hallie Biergard.
Now batting Hallie Biergard.
The pitcher for the Gunnison Lady Bulldogs. Here's the pitch, and swung on and missed. Nice inside pitch by the Altamont pitcher, Cassidy Rasmussen. Rasmussen set to go in the circle. Runner at third base. Bulldogs leading runner. And there's another pitch for a strike on Hallie Biergard. Hallie Berry couldn't make the game today, folks, unfortunately. She tried, but she's filming a movie. There's the pitch, swing and a foul tip. Staying alive is Biergard. Lights on here at Spanish Fork Softball Complex as the sun is setting. And a timeout by the Altamont Longhorns. We'll take a 30-second timeout on Centricom Channel 10.
The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Doctors B. Noel Robinson, Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, physician's assistants Reagan Fales, Travis Hicks, and Kenneth Hussey, and nurse practitioners Robin Horton, Lindsay Cheney.
And back to action once again. Here's the pitch on the way, and that's a changeup inside on Biergard, and that's for a ball. Rasmussen in the circle looking for the strikeout. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball. A slow roller coming in to score is the runner from third. The throw to first, not in time. Again, gets past the first baseman on a bad throw. And a good backup by the right fielder, though. Keeps the runner at first base. But the Bulldogs take the lead as Kesley Wynn crosses the plate on the infield hit by Hallie Biergard.
That'll bring up number 21, Caitlin Cherry.
Caitlin Cherry comes up, the number 9 hitter for the Bulldogs. Then Emily Brackett on deck, the top of the lineup. And now switching from third to first is the third baseman and the first baseman. So Rose Potts goes to play third, and then coming over to first is Brielle Thacker. Here's the pitch from Rasmussen. Swung on and missed by Cherry. Gunnison 2, Altamont 1 in this elimination game. On the one-loss bracket side. Here's the pitch again from Rasmussen. That's a bit of a change, and inside for a ball. Thanks to our sponsors, Garrett Honda, Beaver Valley Hospital, Jones and Newmill Engineering, Azamite, Central Valley Medical Center, Nephi Federal Credit Union, and others, of course. There's the pitch swung on, and that was a line shot right to the shortstop, caught for the out, throw back to first for the double off, and they can't get the throw on line, and diving back is Biergard, and she's safe. Nice, well-hit ball, but right at the shortstop from Caitlin Cherry.
Now batting number 44.
That brings 2 outs to the Bulldogs. They scored 1 run in this inning already to take the lead 2-1. Now Emily Brackett, the leadoff hitter, is up, and she looks at ball 1. Two to 1 our score. Bulldogs lead the Altamont Longhorns. Bulldogs nearly knocked off Manti on the winner side of the bracket, losing 6-5 in 7 innings. Brackett squares around a bunt, pulls it back, and there's a pitch for a strike by Rasmussen. Cassidy fires it in for a strike. Emily Brackett flew out to the left fielder, her first at bat. Here's the pitch on the way. Swung on. That one is drilled for a base hit into center field. Runners at first and second for the Gunnison Bulldogs with 2 outs. Looking for a 2-out rally here. Allie Biergard goes to second. So the Bulldogs with first and second with 2 outs, and Taylor Brackett will step to the plate. She reached on an error by the shortstop. Eventually scored for the Bulldogs' first run of the game. There's the pitch. A little high pitch for a ball. Night has come on here at the Spanish Fork Softball Complex in Spanish Fork, Utah, the site of the 2A State Softball Tournament. Here's the pitch from Altamont pitcher Rasmussen, high for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Gunnison leading Altamont 2-1 in this elimination game. Taylor Brackett, the switch hitter, batting for the left side, swings and lines one into the ground past the pitcher into center field. Coming around to score from second base is going to be Hallie Biergard, and the Bulldogs lead 3-1. Emily Brackett goes to third. The Bulldogs with runners at first and third now, and 2 outs.
Now batting number
Paige King has been replaced. She must be injured as she got hurt on that slide into home. And we have number 16 in there, and that, we'll get that name for you in a bit. There's a pitch. The ball gets passed, and coming in to score is Emily Brackett. Going to third is the runner from first. So the Bulldogs running the base paths nicely. Here's the pitch on the way. Swung on and a grounder up the middle for a base hit. Another run will score. The Bulldogs go up 5-1. And another base hit.
Now batting number 13, Jerusha Minor.
Jerusha Minor's at the plate right now. 5-1. Gunnison leads. Madison Edwards got that single as Madison replaces Paige King, who must be injured. And there's the pitch to Jerusha Minor that's in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike with 2 outs. Bulldogs with a 2-out rally here. They scored 3 runs with 2 outs. Looking for more here. Runner at first is Madison Edwards. There's a pitch in there for a ball.
No, she made the base first.
Jerusha Minor is ready to go. Here's the pitch from Rasmussen. Inside, gets away. The runner will go down to second. Edwards is at second, rounds the bag and looks and stays put. So now runner in scoring position for Jerusha Minor, looking for an RBI. Minor from the right side. Here's the pitch, and that is ball 4. on the 3-2 pitch, and a walk issued to Jerusha Minor.
Now batting, McKaylin Edwards.
McKaylin Edwards at the plate as the Bulldogs, after this batter, will have batted around. Here's the pitch inside, and that's going to be called a ball. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Gunnison 5, Altamont 1. 2A state tournament on Centricom Channel 10, brought to you by Intermountain Power Service Corporation and Barney Trucking. Here's the pitch. Swung on that one, hit hard to left field and tailing foul, and it is foul. Jerusha Minor will go back to first. Madison Edwards will go back to second. Two outs in the bottom of the second. Rasmussen fires the pitch, swung on, ground ball goes into the hole and shortstop, and all runners are safe as that one's deep in the hole. No chance for a throw, but it is stopped by the shortstop. Maddie Stokes made the stop. But the Bulldogs have jammed the bases now.
Now batting with the bases loaded, number 10, Jada King.
So Jada King now, the catcher. The right-handed batter looks at the ball and hits a shot to the shortstop. She fields it and can't make the throw as Paige King is too fast and the run scores. The Bulldogs are up 6-1.
Now batting will be number 18, Kesley Wynn.
There's a shot to the third baseman. The throw home is not in time. Another Gunnison run scores. Jerusha Minor's in. Another run comes in from third base again, as coming in is McKaylin Edwards. So the Bulldogs continue the route. So Biergard will come to the plate. We have a timeout and maybe a pitching change. We'll be back after this on Centricom Channel 10.
How you like the ribs?
Ooh, good.
What we should be doing is putting those ribs on a burger.
Shut your mouth, Ray.
That's $1 million idea.
Ain't nobody want ribs on a burger. What about the bones? Tell me about that.
Take the bones out.
Daddy, I heard that guy talking back there. We should put ribs on a burger. It's $1 million idea. Just take the bones out.
Hey, what are you talking about? You talking about my idea?
Let's go.
Wait, hey, where are you going?
Somebody finally put real ribs on a burger. It was us.
Back once again, Mike Trena, Taylor Thompson with you. Here's the pitch from Rasmussen. Swung on, ground ball to the shortstop again. Fielded there. Throw to first is in the dirt and gets away. Safe at first. 2 runs will score. Paige King scores. Coming around from third base all the way from second and now scoring is number 18, Kesley Wynn.
Now batting will be number 21, Caitlin Cherry.
Gunnison has erupted for 9 runs in the second inning. Most of those runs with 2 outs. There's a shot to center field, and finally the inning is over as that one is caught by the center fielder as Hallie Biergard is retired. But the Bulldogs score 9 runs in the second inning, and they lead 10-1 over the Altamont Longhorns. Top of the third coming up with the top of the order for Altamont. Paige Stevenson, Gracie Gardner, and Cassidy Rasmussen. We'll be back on Centricom Channel 10.
Central Valley Medical Center is excited to add another amazing surgeon to their team. Dr. John B. Sorensen has joined Dr. Richard Anderson and the outstanding surgical staff at Central Valley Medical Center as a new general surgeon. Dr. Sorensen's long history of medical service experience in Pahrump, Nevada, and the Army Reserve in the Middle East qualify him for a wide range of general surgery procedures. Call Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi to schedule an appointment or to receive more information. 435-623-3233.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is proud to bring you this presentation. IPSC is a community-minded company that contributes to our local schools, community organizations, and economy. The Intermountain Power Project consistently ranks among the...
Back once again, Paige Stevenson is up to bat for the Altamont Longhorns. Allie Biergard, first pitch, swung and fouled back. Paige Stevenson steps back into the box for the Altamont Longhorns in the red and blue. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ground ball to the shortstop. Taylor Brackett fires it to first in time for the out. What a rocket of a throw by Taylor Brackett as she rifles it across the diamond to the first baseman.
Now batting number 13, Gracie Gardner.
Here's the pitch, swung on. That one's popped to left center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. So a base hit for Gardner. Cassidy Rasmussen at the plate now. There's the pitch, swung on. That one's fouled back to the screen. First base side. 10-1, Gunnison leads here in the third inning. Top of the third for the Altamont Longhorns with a runner at first base with one out. Set is Hallie Biergard in the circle. Comes together and rocks and fires. Ground ball back to Hallie. Hallie throws to first for the out. Two down. The runner advances to second base. That'll bring up Rose Potts.
Now batting number 5, Rose Potts.
There's the pitch, swung on, ground ball right back to the pitcher, off the pitcher's glove. Brackett picks it up, tries to fire to first, and that ball gets away. And a run will score for Altamont. 10-2, Gunnison leads. Here's the pitch by Hallie Biergard on the way, and that is ball one.
Number 10, Maddie.
Two outs here in the top of the third inning. Gunnison 10, Altamont 2, runner at first base. There's the pitch, and that one is low for a ball. Throw down to first. Base runner dives back in. Biergard in the circle again with a runner at first with two outs. Here's the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch on the inside part of the plate, and whiffing at it was the batter, Maddie Stokes. There's the pitch on the way, and that is going to be low for a ball and outside. Top of the third, Altamont batting. Hallie Biergard trying to get out of the inning. She rocks and fires from the circle. Swing and a miss. Strike two. One more strike to get out of the inning for Hallie Biergard. Maddie Stokes hit a single in the first inning. 1 for 1 in the game. And Biergard looking to center down. There's a swing and a shot to left field. That's driving back and on the run over the head of the left fielder to the fence. Coming around third and coming in to score another run for Altamont. Back to second and out at second, diving back in was the player Stokes. She is out at second, but she does get the run in and makes it 10-3 in favor of the Gunnison Bulldogs. We'll take a break here on Centricom Channel 10.
Azomite Mineral Products in Nephi is using a unique deposit to create fertilizers and as a feed ingredient for customers all over the world. Their Feed Grit product, used as a feed ingredient for livestock, is gaining popularity because research has indicated its potential to improve overall animal health. Azomite can be found at your IFA Country Store, Steve Regan stores, or on their website at azomite.com. For more information, visit them on Facebook, Twitter, or the web. Azomite is excited to be part of the Nephi community and supports Juab High School athletics.
Is that affecting the pitch cam with the reflection? No, it's okay. Because we can move it to the open window if we need to, but that's all
right. Leading off the inning for Gunnison will be number 44, Emily Brackett.
Back once again on Centricom Channel 10. Mike Traina broadcasting live. Here's the pitch from Rasmussen. Swung on and down the third base line for a base hit for Emily Brackett. Brackett rounds the bag and goes for second and stretches it into a double. Check that. Was that Caitlin Cherry? Or was that Brackett? That was Emily Brackett because Taylor Brackett is up. Leadoff double for Emily Brackett. There's a pitch, and that's in there for a strike. There's a bunt laid down by Taylor Brackett. She beats it out to first base. Emily makes it to third. First and third for the Bulldogs. Nobody out. Our second and third as Taylor sprints over to second base. So second and third for the Bulldogs. Nobody out here. 10-3 in the third inning. Up to the plate now for the Bulldogs is Madison Edwards. We don't know the extent of Paige King's injury.
Number 16,
Paige was injured sliding into home on a play and then never returned. And Madison Edwards has replaced her. There's a pitch for a second ball from Rasmussen. Cassidy Rasmussen. Rocks and fires. That ball gets away. Here comes the runner from third coming home. There's the throw late, and Emily Brackett scores. Gunnison 11, Altamont 3. Going to third will be Taylor Brackett. Still at the plate, Madison Edwards. Edwards takes a couple of swings and then heads back into the box. Rasmussen with the ball in the circle, throws it, and high for a ball, 4. So Madison Edwards draws the walk. Bulldogs with runners at the corners. Nobody out. Jerusha Minor at the plate.
Now batting Jerusha Minor.
Jerusha Minor swings and drills one over the left field fence, but foul. And she'll have another try. Just a long strike. 11-3, Gunnison leads Altamont in this elimination game. Minor looks at a ball, steps out, and gets ready for the third pitch. The quarterfinals are set. South Summit takes on Enterprise tomorrow at 10 a.m., and Beaver plays Manti at 10 a.m. Here's the pitch on the way. Swing and a fly ball that's going to go foul over the fence on the third base side. Minor is 0 for 1 in the game. Walked and scored in the second. Reached on an error in the first. Elimination games going on right now. Grand is playing Kanab. Emory playing South Sevier. Summit playing Millard in this one. Gunnison and Altamont. Jerusha Minor with a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Steps back in. Jerusha hasn't really gotten in her groove in this tournament yet. The delivery, and that's high for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bulldogs at second and third. Madison Edwards at second, and Taylor Brackett at third with nobody out. Here's the pitch. Change up and high for a ball. (11-3) Bulldogs lead, looking to add to it here. There's a swing and a line shot to center field. Back goes the fielder. It goes to the fence, and it's down for an extra base hit. Going into second and scoring both runs. It's a 2 RBI double for Jerusha Minor.
Now batting number 12, McKaylin Edwards.
Madison Edwards had scored, and Taylor Brackett scores for the Gunnison Bulldogs. Now McKaylin Edwards at the plate. 13-3 Gunnison. There's a swing and a shot to right center field. That's in the gap. That's down. It's trouble. Rounding first and going to second is McKaylin Edwards. Around third and now heading home. And that's going to be Jerusha Minor, and she scores easily. A stand-up triple for McKaylin Edwards. Back-to-back extra base hits for the Bulldogs. A double by Jerusha Minor, a triple by McKaylin Edwards, and now coming up is Jada King, the catcher. 14-3, Gunnison leads. Here's the pitch on the way. Swung on. That's drilled to center field, left center field, right over the shortstop for a base hit. Another Gunnison runner comes in as McKaylin Edwards scores, and a single by Jada King. Gunnison has pushed across 5 runs in this third inning. They lead 15-3. 3 more runs, and they'll have the 15-run rule, and this game will be over. And there's still nobody out. And now Tyson Brackett is making some changes to his lineup. And now coming into bat for the Gunnison Lady Bulldogs is number 9. So Christensen comes in for Kesley Wynn to bat.
Now batting number 9, Gracie Christensen.
So Gracie will step in. Umpire still needs to get his mask and put it on, so we'll wait for that. But the Bulldogs lead 15-3 here in the bottom of the third inning. Runner at first base is Jada King, the catcher. She's 2 for 3 in the game with a run scored and some RBIs. Here's the pitch from Rasmussen. Swung on and foul ball down the third base line on the ground by Gracie Christensen. It's 9 o'clock Mountain Time here at the Spanish Fork Softball Complex. Gunnison Bulldogs lead 15-3. There's a pitch in for a ball. Back into the box goes Gracie Christensen. Swings and pops that one up. Third base side, but it goes into the crowd and out of play. So back into the box goes Gracie Christensen, hitting in the place of Kesley Wynn, who was 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored. Here's the pitch from Rasmussen of Altamont. Swing and out in front of it, lacing it foul down the third base line is Gracie Christensen. Cassidy Rasmussen in the circle for Altamont. Fires. There's a swing and a pop-up. Catcher goes back to make the play, and does she hang on? Oh, it looks like she dropped it. Couldn't make the catch. And lucky for Gracie Christensen as she gets back into the batter's box. Gunnison leading 15-3 over Altamont. Nobody out in this bottom of the third inning. Thanks for joining us for our coverage here on Centricom Channel 10. Mike Traina, Taylor Thompson with you. Bringing you live play-by-play coverage here on Local10.tv and Centricom.com. Here comes the pitch from Cassidy Rasmussen. Swing and a line shot, foul again. Out of play. Third base side for Gracie Christensen. Runner at first is Jada King. There's a pitch, swing, and that one's popped to left field, coming in the left fielder in foul territory, and can't make the catch. So Gracie Christensen with a forever at bat here as she continues to foul balls off. Now in the circle is Rasmussen, fires again, and that's an off-speed delivery that's high for a ball. So finally we get to 2-2 in the count. And Christensen of the Bulldogs, the right-handed hitter, steps back in. The runner at first base, Jada King. The Altamont hurler fires, and that's an off-speed pitch, strikes her out. Got Gracie Christensen looking with a changeup. And one out. And now number 7 checking into the ball game. Michaela Bennett. Well, with Tyson Brackett making the substitutions, this game may be extended.
Number 7, Michaela Bennett.
Bulldog fans were hoping that this would be a quick one with a 15-run rule, but now all the substitutions that Tyson Brackett is making, we'll see if this one ends early or goes another inning. Here's the pitch. Rasmussen swung on, and that one's fouled back to the screen. Michaela Bennett at the plate, batting from the right side with a runner at first base. Bulldogs need 3 runs to end this one early. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and that's grounded to the shortstop. Throw to first, and that is away and safe at first. Again is Michaela Bennett. Well, for the first time for Michaela, but that's about the fourth or fifth time that first baseman's been pulled off the bag or a bad throw for the Altamont Longhorns. And Jada King will go to third base. Now batting is number 8 for Caitlin Cherry. Monica Mendez at the plate.
Now batting number 8, Monica Mendez.
So Mendez at the plate with runners at the corners. There's a pitch swung on. That one's popped up behind the shortstop, and she's going to make the catch for the second out. Throw back to first for the double off. And that'll end the inning. The Gunnison Bulldogs don't get the 3 runs they need to end this game in 3 innings, and we'll go to the 4th inning. 15-3 our score. Gunnison leading. We'll be back after this.
Nephi Federal Credit Union in Nephi offers convenient service and a variety of financial services. They're your hometown credit union that's been serving local residents for over 63 years, longer than any other financial institution in Nephi. The staff invites you to check out their incredible rates on a variety of loans and savings accounts. Nephi Federal Credit Union, 155 North Main in Nephi. Call 623-1895. That's 623-1895. Nephi Federal Credit Union, proud supporter of the Wasps this season.
Side-by-side multi-use vehicles are some of the most popular ways to combine work and fun. And for whatever challenge your day has in store, Honda has just the side-by-side for you. The new Pioneer 704, and you can see it at Garrett Honda in Nephi. The Pioneer 704 is the only side-by-side that features a pair of independently folding seats in the bed, so it can comfortably carry up to 4 adults. So come on down to Garrett Honda, 563 North Main in Nephi, and check out the new Honda Pioneer 704 today. Garrett Honda, a proud supporter of Juab Sports. Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking's Big Blue trucks are recognizable throughout the Intermountain West, hauling products that keep this country running. Barney Trucking is honored to be a part of Central Utah and supports our local schools and community. When you're out on the roads, remember to drive safely. Barney Trucking of Salina, proud to support the high school teams this season.
Welcome back once again. Mike Train and Taylor Thompson with you as the Gunnison Bulldogs go back out in the field, and the Hallie Biergard pitch is for a strike. 15-3, Bulldogs lead over the Altamont Longhorns. Delaney Thiener at the plate. Here's the pitch by the Bulldogs. Swing and a foul back to the screen. Other games going on. Millard is trailing Summit Academy 8-6 in an elimination game there. Grand is clobbering Kanab 10-2, and South Severe beating the team they're playing 4-0 right now as they are taking on Emory. Here's the pitch by Biergard. That's low. Is that in there for a strike? No balls, 2 strikes. On the batter, Delaney Thiener. 1 ball, 2 strikes, my bad. Here's the pitch again. That is over for strike 3. Caught her looking, and she's gunned down with a pitch from Hallie Biergard. That'll bring up
now batting number
Brielle
6,
Thacker.
Brielle Thacker.
Thacker comes to the plate, grounding out to the shortstop in the second inning. She's 0 for 1 in the game, playing first base. (15-3), Bulldogs lead in the 4th inning. Top of the 4th, there is a shot. That's over the first base foul fence and out of play. Well, the first round games today, Grand County beat Altamont 14-2. South Summit beat Parowan 16-1. Enterprise beat Millard in 5 innings, 11-1. Here's the pitch from Biergard. Inside corner strike. Other games, it was Emory beating Duchesne in 8 innings, 10-8 in a mild upset. Beaver shocked South Severe 5-0. Summit Academy beat North Severe by a score of 11-4. Gunnison beat North Summit 15-0 in 3 innings, and Manti beat Kanab in 3 innings, 17-2. Here's the pitch. There's a line drive shot to center field. That's going to get in for a base hitter. Did Jerusha Minor make the catch? Minor makes the catch for the out. That's her 3rd spectacular diving catch in center field, charging a ball in this tournament. She had 2 in the Manti game that robbed Templars of base hits. So Brielle Thacker with a ball she hit that she thought was going to be a base hit. Jerusha Minor robs her.
Now batting will be number 12, Shelby O'Driscoll.
Shelby O'Driscoll of Altamont playing center field herself. Probably appreciated that catch from Jerusha Minor. Here's the pitch on the way. Inside for a ball from Hallie Biergard. Other scores today on the championship side, South Summit nipped Grand 6-5. Enterprise handled Emory 12-5. Beaver beat Summit Academy 9-4, and Manti slipped past Gunnison 6-5. Here's the pitch, swung on. That one's drilled to right field. Coming in, looking to make the catch, and hauling it in is the right fielder, Michaela Edwards. And that'll end the inning. Altamont gets no runs in the top of the 4th. Gunnison leads 15-3, and we'll be back right after this.
The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Doctors B. Noel Robinson, Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, physician's assistants Reagan Fales, Travis Hicks, and Kenneth Hussey, and nurse practitioners Robin Horton, Lindsay Cheney, Rebecca Rasmussen, and Wade Hollingshead. The Beaver Medical Clinic offers affordable health care and convenient payment options, with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
How you like the ribs?
Ooh, good.
What we should be doing is putting those ribs on a burger.
Shut your mouth, Ray.
That's $1 million idea.
Ain't nobody want ribs on a burger. What about the bones? Tell me about that.
Take the bones out.
Daddy, I heard that guy talking back there. We should put ribs on a burger. It's $1 million idea. Just take the bones out.
Hey, what are you talking about? You talking about my idea? Let's go. Wait, hey, where are you going?
Somebody finally put real ribs on a burger. It was us.
That's what he tells me. Thanks for joining us again here on Centricom Channel 10. Mike Train and Taylor Thompson with you, broadcasting here from the 2A State Softball Tournament. Pictures being provided by Taylor and his masterful work. I just provide the voice, so that's not very impressive.
At the top of the
Emily
line,
Brackett will come up to the plate.
Number 44, Emily Brackett.
Brackett is 2 for 3 with a double and 2 runs scored. Brackett at the plate. I believe Rasmussen still pitching for the Altamont Longhorns. Brackett squares around a bunt, pulls it back, swings, and drills one on the ground to second base. Second baseman fields it, throws, and right through the glove of the first baseman. She kind of rifled it a bit too hard, only about 5 feet away, and it goes through the glove. And on with an error is Emily Brackett.
Now batting will be number 24, Taylor Brackett.
So Taylor Brackett takes a pitch, and Emily Brackett goes into second base without a slide and is there safely. So a stolen base for Emily Brackett. Taylor Brackett now batting from the left side. Taylor is 2 for 2 in the game with 3 runs scored. She walked in the first inning, had 2 singles. Later on, there's a swing and a miss for the lefty. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gunnison 15, Altamont 3 here in the 4th inning. Loser is done for the tournament. Winner moves on to play tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. The winner of this game will play the winner of the Summit Academy Millard game. There's a ball that gets away from the catcher, and the runner goes over to third base. So Emily Brackett gets on with an error, and she finds her way 60 feet away from scoring. Taylor Brackett, her sister, can drive her in from the left side of the plate with a 2 ball, 1 strike count from Rasmussen. There's the pitch. Changeup high for a ball. Special thanks to Garrett Honda, Beaver Valley Hospital, Jones and DeMille Engineering, Azamite, Central Valley Medical Center, Nephi Federal Credit Union, as well as Beaver Medical Clinic, Carl's Jr. of Fillmore and Beaver. Here's the pitch, swing, and there's a shot to left field, and it's going to go down the line, but it's foul. Also, we appreciate Intermountain Power Service Corporation, Barney Trucking, for bringing you this broadcast of the 2A state tournament from the Spanish Fork Softball Complex. 3-2 count for Taylor Brackett. The pitch is on the way, and that is high for ball 4. That'll bring to the plate for the Bulldogs, Madison Edwards. Here's the pitch from Rasmussen. Swung on, popped up to the pitcher, and she makes the catch for the out. The runners stay at the corners.
Now batting will be number 13, Jerusha Minor.
Jerusha Minor comes to the plate. She hit a double her last time at bat. She's 1 for 2 in the game with 2 runs scored. Jerusha looks at the first pitch, swings and pops one up to the infield, second base, going back, and she can't make the catch. Brackett goes to second. Scoring is Emily Brackett. And the Bulldogs increase their lead to 16-3. (16-3) our score, and now more substitutions for Tyson Brackett. So Caitlin Anderson will come in to bat for McKaylin Edwards.
Caitlin Anderson going to be your batter, number 28, Caitlin Anderson.
So Caitlin Anderson getting marked into the umpire's book as a substitute player here, and she will come in wearing number 28. So Caitlin Anderson in there. Takes ball 1. Gunnison 16, Altamont 3. Bulldogs at first and second. Jerusha Minor at first and Taylor Brackett at second. There's the pitch. And low in the dirt for another ball. On deck is Jada King, the catcher, who's 2 for 2 with a run scored in this game. Here's the pitch from Rasmussen. That is low for another ball. The ball gets away, and now sliding into third safely is Brackett. And going to second is Jerusha Minor. So runners at second and third with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Gunnison trying to end this game early again. They just need 2 more runs, and they're in scoring position right now. Winning runs at second. There's the pitch high and inside for ball 3. Cassidy Rasmussen may load the bases here. I think she did. Did that hit her? Walked her.
Now batting number 10, Jada King.
Bases loaded for Jada King. 1 swing of the bat, and this game could be over in the bottom of the 4th inning. Here's the pitch, and that is low for a ball. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Nowhere to put the batter, Jada King, as the bases are juiced. Gunnison up 16-3. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball foul. Third base line on the ground. And Jada King comes back to the box. Taylor Brackett on third, Jerusha Minor on second, Caitlin Anderson on first. And now they'll change balls for the pitcher, Cassidy Rasmussen. Well, a base hit would score 2, and this game would be history. We'll see what Jada King does here. Here's the pitch from Rasmussen. Change up off-speed delivery, and that's high for a ball. 2 balls and a strike with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Again, you can rewatch any of these broadcasts on our website, local10.tv. There's the pitch inside for a ball. 3 balls and a strike. Jada King is 2 for 3 in the game with 2 singles and a run scored. Here's the pitch to Jada. Swing and a miss for a strike. Full count now for the Bulldogs. We'll give you an update coming up of the other games going on here at the Spanish Fork Softball Complex. Here's the delivery, swing and a ground ball in the hole. 1 run will score. Here comes the winning run for the Gunnison Bulldogs, and it is in, and this game is over. The Bulldogs win this game 18-3 over the Altamont Longhorns in 4 innings. We'll send it back to the studios for a timeout here on Centricom and come back to wrap up our broadcast for the first day of the 2A state tournament, at least here on this field. We'll be right back.
Central Valley Medical Center is excited to add another amazing surgeon to their team. Dr. John B. Sorensen has joined Dr. Richard Anderson and the outstanding surgical staff at Central Valley Medical Center as a new general surgeon. Dr. Sorensen's long history of medical service experience in Pahrump, Nevada, and the Army Reserve in the Middle East qualify him for a wide range of general surgery procedures. Call Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi to schedule an appointment or to receive more information. 435-623-3233.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is proud to bring you this presentation. IPSC is a community-minded company that contributes to our local schools, community organizations, and economy. The Intermountain Power Project consistently ranks among the best of America's coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. Intermountain Power Service Corporation strives for perfection and is honored to be actively involved with Delta, Millard, and Juab High Schools.
Welcome back one final time here on Centricom Channel 10, Local10.tv. The Gunnison Bulldogs dispatched the Altamont Longhorns by a score of 18-3 here in this 2A state tournament. They move on to play the winner of Summit Academy and Millard. That one's going back and forth in the 4th inning. Millard leading 11-8 in that one. Other elimination games going on.